Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Celtics made a special trip here for one game. Back in Boston for the next one. And, of course, Kyrie Irving. His first game as a Boston Celtic, a very exciting day.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Richard, looking at this interconference clash, you can expect both teams to play hard here tonight.
Yeah, these conference games are so important, especially when it comes to a rivalry like this. Both teams have had this one circled on their calendars for a while.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
Okay, AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
Irving looking over the floor. From outside, off the mark. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from Irving. Down low. Here's White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact, time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by Boston. Maxey attacking, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the middle, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Outside, Maxey. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
If big fella gets his momentum going towards the bucket, it's just a sure thing for AD, and he's going to throw it down.
Tatum deciding where to go with it for Davis. And again, it's Boston converting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Maxey. Here is Harden. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. There's the triple. And that one's good. Maxey's got 5 points so far. RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
And it's Davis missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Back to Horford. Out to White. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Irving. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball. It's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now, here's Barrett. Clock at 6. Pulls it up. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
Here is Davis. Porzingis with the block. And he's able to get it back. Count the basket.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
They set the pick. Out to White. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. Live from... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas
down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Maxey looking it over. Driving the lane. Rebound Boston.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside, White. To the inside. Out to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Picked by Horford. Back to Porzingis. There's the three. And Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
On the inbound. And Porzingis with the lay-in. And the Celtics lead by 1. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player. And I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Checking into the Celtics, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ring shot on the way. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
On the wing, Irving. 6 points for him. Five to shoot. Going inside. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Irving. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out to Porzingis. Hands it from downtown. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for Boston.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Reed. Another three for Philadelphia.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Richards. Here's Hauser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. Bank shot. No good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. In the corner, Bamba with it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. With that 6th overall pick in 2018, Mo Bamba hasn't been a star, but is there some untapped potential?
I think so. You've got a shot blocker who can also space the floor from beyond the arc. That's a pretty good foundation to build on, Greg.
Pass to Hauser. Wall looking it over. Here's Hauser. Reed covering. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Now here's Reddish. Hasn't made one yet. And Reddish with the slam.
And He just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Out to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. To the paint. Here's White. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 5.
Oh, my goodness, man. Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving, no doubt.
Now Irving. He's got 6. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
That one goes in.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Here's Irving, and the layup falls. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Horford's got 6 points.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Harden with room to shoot. It's good from about 19 feet. Harden's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the 76ers. Right side, Irving. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Over to the left wing. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. And again, it's Boston converting.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:35 left in the third quarter of the game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Barrett. 4 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Sixers ball.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. There's a screen. In the corner, Bamba with it. Drops in the tray. He's got 5.
crucial that Bamba keeps evolving his perimeter game. Big men like him have to be able to shoot it.
Shoots it up. Richards. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And Reddish with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers leading by 6. 26 seconds left to play here in the third. For 3, Oubre. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. And another shot. And no good that time.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Back to Wall. For Beverly.
Oh, that's just a great defensive effort there by Beverly. He is all hustle.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6.
The Celtics, 39.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so here is Philadelphia. 6-point lead. Here's Harden. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Outside, Porzingis. Inside. The kick out to Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Pulls it from the elbow. Outside, White. And White slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And that one's good. Maxey.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Irving drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When it comes to the offensive end on the floor, there is one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
Maxey with it. He's off on that one. On the wing, Irving. Outside, Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. A putback. Porzingis on the follow.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Outside Irving. Outside Horford. Back to Irving. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
There's a little burst to Harden's game. You can see that on the breaks.
Outside Irving. Outside Tatum. Outside Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Pass to White. And White with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Boston making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Boston. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thanks, David. And finished off by McDaniel.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Celtics trail by 7. Tatum a screen. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Wall. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. And the basket is good.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett. That alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
The three from Davis. Another three for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Maxey. And stolen by Tatum. The three. The offensive rebound. Outside, Horford. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can't say enough about Horford's poise in high-stress moments. Thrives when the whole team is counting on him.
Yes!
One of the best scorers in the clutch. Harden doing it again.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 5. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Irving. Pass to Barrett. Now here's White. Picked by Horford. Here's Barrett. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
And the 76ers call time here. They're in front by 3. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Idle for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up to the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Philadelphia with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Outside, Horford. Back to Irving. Some solid defense from Maxey. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Harden up top. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Unloads. No good there. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.